My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering. Well, I say that I just kind of finished uploading the last video and got this next one to make, and in between recordings there was a few more lines that I drew into these figures, and you see the little place in the back where we make the backs of the arms, the elbows, and little place for the back of the belt and the sash. And so I say we're gonna move the cam down and take better photo shots here and show what a little work can do when we get done with a little project. And so come along here, make this other little cut we need along here, and remove the wood. We kind of come down to what we have is this. We're going to try to sort of make a little similar cut on this one, and this one I'd say probably came a little bit far, but a little ways. We just kind of come to manage that so well. I say cuts are going to be good when we make it in the long run, just to kind of show a little character we have to make things. What is always good for little things and places in life to come to be. So what is it going to come down to when we finish these little critters, these little figures of Alpine St. Nicholas as he ought to be? You know, with little ways we cut along. I say it's always like things can be on my mind here and there. Try to take care of little things just as they shall come and shall go. And so I say, remember the days of life when we all just kind of looked our best upon other people, and see how we do just what it is we have and make, and what we always see. I say that little work shall conquer its way in us, because some of us, we suffered a lot in life. Sure have myself. One reason I say is that, you know, there are certain things that kind of help us to succeed in our lives, and certain tears you might have to go through just to kind of know what it's like to deal with certain things in certain ways. And sometimes, just to kind of make another person's accomplishments, you might have to go through what they went through in life. And I say that this is just among the things in life where struggling gets to be the key. And you know, surely you're struggling with something in life, and you can make some way to succeed out of it. Some people think that success just runs on a straight line, but in reality, it's a squiggly line where you just kind of fail at so many other things in life before you finally do succeed at a certain thing in life. And it just goes all around like you'd never know. And come to think of it, I say that there's just little lines we're going to make. Oh, I say, work the way to make it up the place of the beard. And come along here, we got this little line that has made up the little place for the ruffle. We got another line to make coming along this way, and just to see how this is going to be such a thing as we get done here. And I tell y'all that this is just kind of like one thing that, of all things, you see, things are great for us. They kind of measure our success, and like they say, never measure your success by somebody else's ruler. It's always different from one of us to the next. Some of us, you know, we struggle so much in life that we think we owe it to ourselves in ways, but I come to know that there are things in life where we fail at certain things before we succeed at others. I've even always heard the stories about T.D. Jakes, you know, all the struggles he faced in life and places where he kind of came along because he struggled in finances. It's just kind of the way we see and tell, we do and hear. I instruct you to come along here and take this little way of doing things. I tell y'all that this is just one of the things where we're coming along just to kind of work at the hair of the head and kind of make it so these little sculptures are just kind of bringing Ola, light unto us. I say, just come, make us all see our little bright future coming ahead. Oh, and with all due respect, this is just kind of work it is. Maybe make a line here, come along this way, kind of just show a little line, come along here, make up the whole darn road, and kind of get it in place. Little chiplings falling in random little places, come around where we just kind of get the road in the good little spectacle place, I say, removing extra chips of wood around the place to kind of get a good little Santa to come out in its proper little place of state and shape, and come down to where this is just what we have for our little Alpine Saint Nick. Probably there's a step or two we won't get around to doing on all of them for this video, but I'd say maybe some of them in between, maybe on another video. But say we're going to take it along and just kind of do it right here as it is, kind of take it along and just sort of make the lines come out and scrap it all up to be just what we need it to see and to be. I say that Santa is just a legend. He's been told throughout the years, even in the Dutch, he was called Sinterklaas, and then that translated into English was Santa Claus. It's like the thing we see with how it all goes with the Constitution and so forth, like that old movie, The Santa Claus, that Tim Allen was in. It was just one of those things where we all just saw a little interesting background, you know. Oh, the stories they tell throughout the ages and all things we know, all shows that come to life in us, I say, they brighten our days and show us little bright images to show our skill to everybody we know and what we do and what we hear and say. I say that this is just kind of where little songs and little ways come about us to brighten little days. And all things I tell y'all is what thing is considered that we work along this road, kind of make things so we see a little good in us for our long held time future, and just kind of get rid of all the excess wood and chips and bull we don't need. I say, oh, slips of the knife can be harmful, dangerous, but we manage them well. Like I want to say, thank you all for coming on. Appreciate your time, appreciate your business, appreciate all things you do. Keep in touch. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.